guys, how you doing? This is Renegade here at your service, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I am your host, Renegade. Now, I bet you're wondering, what am I doing back here at the Olympus Coliseum? Well, even though this is kind of pre-recorded, because you see, I kind of noticed something that might be very important, though, that I do want to commentate about the little Coliseum before we progress further into the next world. Because you see, there are some things I do want to mention before we go any further. This does actually relate to the Olympus Coliseum, which I do want to point out, which is probably only 3 things I do want to mention. And that is the Mad Truffle, which is the rare truffle, Cloud, and Hercules. But also, there is something else I do want to mention though, that if you do manage to beat it in the Hercules Cup alone, you do get a fabulous prize. Which is why it's right now, we're going to go check it out, and I'm going to show you what's interesting about it. Alright, now then, about the rare truffle, there is something I do want to commentate though. That this is like the perfect chance to actually level grind, because every time you did actually hit the rare truffle, over and over and over, not only you get tech points, but also you get more EXP. And as you notice though, that's not just going EXP by +1 over and over and over. It's a tech point to get additional based on the tech points that do pop up. And I will point out this though, that the more tech points you get up to 100 though, your tech points, your EXP will be a total of 5,050 EXP. It's nuts. Awesome, nuts, and easy to level grind. So if you do want to get some more tech points, I think it is vital to look for rare truffles that will give you a lot of tech points. And ooh, I actually got a very helpful ability, which is counterattack. I think I'll mention about it later, probably when we get into the next world. So, also, remember this though, that if you can keep doing this though, over and over and over, you'll level grind very quickly, and this will be very helpful to fight against tougher bosses. So keep it in mind at all times. And yeah, I'm still gonna keep doing this. Yeah, I know this is actually a pre-recorded, but however, I do feel kind of a little bad. But however, I did practice a little, so that way I don't get much distractions on the pre-recording. And there we go. That's better.
Take that.
Oh, actually, I think that's okay. Now we can get to the next part. I do want to commentate about Cloud. If you watch 107 Did You Know facts, you will probably know though that Square Enix was actually planning to not only add Cloud, but also Vincent Valentine. The uniform he's actually wearing is Vincent's clothing. However, though, due to the fact, though, that Vincent Valentine was actually a hidden character like Yuffie was, Vincent is considered a dark character, though, that was in to portray a Final Fantasy VII like Cloud is. And, well, his story is so dark, though, what would be so hard, though, to actually fight against Vincent Valentine in Coliseum, though, when he carries a revolver around that's not kid-friendly? I don't mind if it actually is a pop gun, or a pistol. But wait, Clayton actually had a shotgun. Even though it actually did some minor damage, why can't Square Enix do that? I mean, just make it minor damaging for Vincent. I don't know. However, I mean, seeing Vincent coming into Square Enix, coming into Kingdom Hearts, that does sound very awesome, though. A little tough, but very awesome.
Give me your best shot.
Still, I would go with history about Vincent Valentine, but I think we'll probably do that later. So, that's my 2 cents though.
Nothing to it.
Moving on! And now, we get to himself, Hercules. And yes, I know, kid-friendly, so... Yeah, I know, that was not the smartest thing to do. However, I do want to point out something.
Hey, give up yet?
This Hercules you're seeing right now is from the Disney show Hercules in the movie. And of course, well, being the son of Zeus. But I do also want to point out, though, that if you did play Smite, though... Oh, right, I forgot that kind of hurt. Okay, I was saying, though, if you played Smite, though, Hercules' father is not Zeus. It was Jupiter. And he wasn't actually Greek. Though they are kind of the same family, kind of connected together. Hercules was Roman. He was not Greek, he was Roman. And Zeus had a heck load of kids. Probably like 6 kids. I could barely name some. Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Athena. I think I named 5. Prom wasn't one of them.
Hey, give up yet?
Plus, Zeus' brothers are Poseidon, which is the god of sea. Zeus is the god of the sky and lightning. And you got, well, Hades, god of the underworld. So apparently it's sort of like water, earth, and air kind of thing. Now, I do want to point out another thing, though, lastly, is that Zeus' father also is Kronos, god of time. I guess I can't name the rest of it, but however, it's a little too deep, so I don't want to go overboard on the story. And since we're already done, that gives Sora a new ability if you beat it in solo mode, which is Critical Plus. The Critical Plus is made to be a final blow. So, with Critical Plus, you can do additional damage. And with Counter Attack, it's a parry attack. You've seen these over on Legend of Zelda, though, if you perform a good parry attack, it does more damage to the enemy. You block it, and guess what? Saves you a lot of trouble. So, now that we've taken care of Colosseum, and now it's time to take on the next world in Hollow Bastion. So, I'll see you guys there, and this time we're going to have co-hosting. And this time, I think these guys are in for a real treat. So, I'm Red the Knight 1. See you over there.
So now that we've taken care of the Olympus Coliseum, and now it's time to take on the real big mission here. But before I do, allow me to introduce the same co-host that actually joined me for the second time. Please introduce yourself, good sir.
Hey, I'm the CrystalRenegade, or by other various names that I've gone through Arcalas. I guess more so, I don't know how to explain it. I'm Protoviper 29 or stuff like various. I combine that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Brain is a derp.
Anyway, so last time that we had him on our as our co-host, he was actually joining me in Halloween Town. So now we're off to the next world over here. All we gotta do is go warp drive, and here's the surprise. Can you take a guess what that is?
What the heck kind of gummy ship is that?
Did you like my new surprise?
Seriously, what the heck kind of gummy ship is that?
Well, if you didn't realize though, I did a little bit of some tweaking with it, so it's actually a bomb.
Microphone.
It's a bomb.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't. I can't. Your microphone's being weird again. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Just keep going. Keep going with it.
It's like Skype is being weird again.
All right. Let me explain. So far, now we got our next objective over here, which has to do with, well, apparently
I can't hear you at all. I wish I could, but I can't currently.
So just leave it. In the meantime, we are on our way.
I think it's the internet.
Maybe I should probably... I gotta get the job done if I don't build it. And, I'll probably do this. If I have something that's about to do some commentary, I want you to do the commentary for me instead. Alright?
Do what?
You have to do the commentary for me instead. If somehow I'm not able to reach you.
Oh, it's just like being really weird. I don't know what it is. It's something.
But however, I do want to mention, this is actually a bomb gummy ship, though. So apparently, I was able to craft it thanks to Geppetto's very own little, very handy, one-of-a-kind blueprints. So I was able to craft this a bit early.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should, like, totally make the frickin' donut gummy.
You want me to make a gummy donut? A gummy donut? That satisfies our hunger?
Gummy ship donut.
Yes, a gummy ship donut.
Also, I think it's whenever I start talking is whenever your microphone cuts out.
Okay, that hurt. Oh boy, I thought I had enough armor. Ooh, this could probably be bad.
Do a barrel roll.
How do I do a barrel roll?
I don't.
I gotta make it.
know.
Oh no! If I get hit one more time, I'm sunk. I gotta play safe. Because I did not think this through.
Oh no! Whoa, that was close, dude.
Too damn close.
We made it to Neverland.
Are you sure?
Oh wait, no, that's not Neverland. That's Hollow Bastion. What am I thinking?
Yes. And now, for this big world, that's the next world. Gosh, look at that. I know this place. Hollow Bastion.
Welcome to Hollow Bastion, I guess.
That's strange. I wonder why. I feel this warmth inside me right now. Ah, you're just hungry. Really? If I'm hungry though, then I want a cheesecake. Hey, I'm serious. Oh. Let's go. And here it is. Our next stop, though, welcome to Hollow Bastion, the giant fortress. So, to kick things off, though, before I go any further, it's very vital you do want to save in this spot before you go any further. Because you're in for a big surprise, and if you don't come prepared, you're going to get screwed big time. This area can really, really mess you up. The first time I played this game, though, I thought I was doing fine, but later on, well, apparently we're in for a surprise.
I feel like a scrub because I played on beginner mode and I just couldn't handle the controls when I got through Hollow Bastion on the original game. Not
Really?
Hollow Bastion, but Destiny Islands.
Really? Because I actually played it on standard on my first try, and, well, apparently that did not end up very pretty. Now, you'll notice, though, there is some water here, right? What happens if we jump on it? Does this seem a little off to you?
Oh my god, Sora is Jesus.
Yes, Sora is Jesus. But this is not actually normal water. This looks like somehow magic water. Because if we look at this, it looks as though that there's water rising up. Or probably in this case, like a floating stone. If we want to actually check out what's down further, we can jump on these, and they allow us to go underwater. Somehow we were able to get underwater. It's a townlet.